Guys, welcome to the draw for the FMScout Cup. Obviously, we're going to go through a few ground rules first, which will come up on the screen during the video. Obviously, you guys during the draw who are watching it live on stream won't see these graphics, but we will go through the rules and stuff first. There is bound to be something that I forgot, so if anyone in the chat can remind me that knows any of the kind of rules that we're going through, then we'll discuss it after. So first things first, we're going to go through the participants, the 16 people that are going to be part of the FMScout Cup. And we're going to start off with myself. We've got Dave as a party. We've got Aaron, also known as Full-Time FM. We've got Cappers, Keepers, the FM Hub, JNO United. We've got Wolfie. We've got the Streamer Clan. Lolujo, who's a YouTuber. Top FM, Worst Football Manager, Golden Goal FM, the FM Editor, One True Nerd, FM Advisor, and the Gamer Can. Then the teams that we are going to be using for the 16 teams that we're going to be using are the 16 top reputed, is that a word? 16 top teams with the best reputation of Football Manager. So the teams are going to be FC Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City, Atletico Madrid, Juventus, Paris Saint-Germain, AC Milan, Arsenal, Porto, Sevilla, Benfica, Liverpool, and Inter Milan. So they're the 16 teams. Of course, there are a couple of big teams such as Dortmund that miss out. We're just doing it with the top 16 according to FM, top 16 European teams, just so there's no arguments. Of course, probably 90% of us agree that Dortmund should probably be in there, but there's bound to be at least one person that moans. So they're the 16 teams again. So, of course, this is all for a good cause. We're trying to raise awareness for Prostate Cancer UK. I'll leave again a link in the chat right there, so you can have a quick look whilst I'm talking, and we can go through that as well and donate a little bit of money if you haven't already as well. Obviously, we've got the 16 teams. Each player is going to be playing their game. We're still undecided so far on the format they're going to be uploaded, but either way, they will be played together and they will be uploaded onto the FMScout YouTube. It is a straight knockout tournament, and we're going to be doing separate draws for each round, so it's more like a Champions League, Europa League draw rather than a World Cup draw, where once each team is drawn into a group. Say you're in Group A, and then you've got, say we're England, drawn in Group A, Brazil are in Group B. We know somewhere along the line, maybe in the quarterfinal or semi-final, we're going to play Brazil. We automatically know that. But we're going to do a Champions League style where anybody can play anyone, so we're going to do like 3 or 4 separate draws to determine that. But you know, obviously today what we're going to do, we'll do the draw to draw a name out first, then we'll draw a team, and they are the people in there. There is probably going to be some rules that I've missed out, so if anyone can let me know in the chat down below quickly, I would appreciate it. But I'm going to give it another 30 seconds or so before we go on to the draw. Right then, boys, we're going to draw the first name. All I'm going to do is click to spin, and this is going to be the first name out of the wheel. Okay, here we go. And the first name is, is that Cappers? Cappers, you are the first name out of the FM Cup participants draw. And now we're going to find out which team Cappers is going to be managing in the FMScout Cup draw. So off we go. We're going to go onto this tab now, and I haven't even saved it. That is very prepared, aren't I? And we'll just quickly apply those wheel changes. So Cappers, all the teams are here, son, and you are the first person that is out the draw, and you are going to be managing. Here we go. I'm not going to mention anything about Sevilla, but you are going to be the manager of Sevilla, sir. Okay. Next person that is going to be drawn is going to be Keepers. Keepers, you are now out of the hat for the wheel decide draw. And sir, let me just double check this is on auto delete before I act like an absolute idiot. Cool. Keepers. You are going to be managing Atletico Madrid. So not too bad. Pretty decent team there, keepers for you. Next player out the draw. Matt, also known as One True Nerd. I know he's not in the stream, but he's going to be eagerly anticipating who he's going to be managing. And he's going to be managing PSG. So we've got some big players. Zlatan, of course, up front for the French giants PSG, and One True Nerd is going to be manager of them. I probably should have been taking note of who everyone is going to be managing. Oh, it's myself. Here we go. Dave has a party out of the hat for the FM Cup participants. And now we're going to go onto the clubs. And it's now... Come on, be Barca for me. Oh, AC Milan. So probably, again, one of the weaker teams in the Cup for me. The fallen Italian giants, AC Milan. It's a little bit annoying. No big-ish teams being announced just yet. So I'm out of the draw with AC Milan. But obviously, lads, it doesn't matter which team you get. It depends who you get as well, who you're going to be playing against, which we'll do shortly. Next person out the participant's hat is going to be the Gamer Can. Big YouTuber. And he's going to be managing on FM. Benfica. So again, one of the smaller teams. So the Gamer Can is going to be manager of Benfica in this cup. Next one. It's going to be Clan. Of course, the FMScout partnered streamer, Clan. He's going to be manager of... There we go. FC Barcelona for Clan. And he has got advantage already. Clan, manager of FC Barcelona. And there we go. Everyone else's hopes of still being in the hat of being Barcelona have gone. So Clan is manager of FC Barca. Next person out the draw. Worst football manager. He's going to be managing Juventus. The Italian giants now. Of course, got some very decent players in there. So worst football manager. He's going to be manager of Juventus. So that's not a bad draw for him at all. Very strong team. Would have been interested to see maybe, obviously Kappa's got an Inter save. We know Full-Time FM had a Juventus save. Would have been interesting to see if they got any of them. Next manager out the draw. Top FM. Tom. Who's he going to be managing? Still a couple of big teams in there, but you've got a couple of smaller ones. Ooh, the opposite team to me in the Portuguese league, FC Porto. Top FM is going to be manager of FC Porto. Next person out the draw. Steve, the FM editor. Sir, you are going to be managing. Only a few teams left. Ooh, the German giants, Bayern Munich. You've got some big boys in there. Robert Lewandowski. So on. Robin Ribery, Douglas Costa. So the FM editor, manager of Bayern. Next up, we've got... Can you see that? Golden Goal FM. There we go, Golden Goal FM. And Golden Goal FM is going to be managing... Ooh, right on the border. Manchester City. The blue side of Manchester. For Golden Goal FM. Next person out the draw. Only a couple of teams left now. The FM advisor. And he's going to be the manager of... Oh, and he's stolen it from everybody else. Real Madrid. The FM advisor with Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro. Is it weird that I know his full name? He's going to be manager of Real Madrid. Next person, Jamie, also known as the FM Hub. Now you've got United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool and Inter. So all four of the English boys, well, most of the English boys are still in there. 4 of the 5 are still in there. So who are you going to get? Manchester United, one of the most probably overpowered teams on the game. Turn out to be an absolute force. So there you go, FM Hub. Manchester United with the likes of Martial, Rooney, of course. Gonna double check. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Thought I was behind. I was a bit worried. Right now, 4 teams left. Next person out, JNO United. JNO, you're going to be manager of... Ooh, Liverpool. Don't worry, Daniel Sturridge will be fit for this tournament, so you'll be able to use him. Three left. Next one is Full-Time FM. Aaron, you're going to be manager of... Arsenal. There you go. Full-Time FM manager of Arsenal. 2 left. Wolfie and Lolujo. It's going to be Wolfie. And you're going to be manager of Inter or Chelsea. Who's it going to be? Chelsea. And there you go. Wolfie, manager of Chelsea. Which means there is only 1 team left. And we're just going to double check. We may as well. Can you even spin again? Whee, there we go. Like a record player. Lolujo. And he is going to be manager of, just to confirm, it's not rigged, Inter Milan. There you go. Lolujo, manager of Inter. And that is the draw finished and wrapped up. So, the managers are Dave Azzopardi, manager of AC Milan. Full-Time FM, manager of Arsenal. Cappers, manager of Sevilla. Keepers, manager of Atletico Madrid. FM Hub, manager of Manchester United. JNO United, manager of Liverpool. Wolfie, manager of Chelsea. Clan, manager of FC Barcelona. Lolujo, manager of Inter Milan. Top FM, manager of FC Porto. Worst Football Manager, manager of Juventus. Golden Goal FM, manager of Manchester City. The FM Editor, Steve, manager of Bayern Munich. One True Nerd, manager of PSG. FM Advisor, manager of Real Madrid. And the Gamer Can, manager of Benfica. Right then, we're starting off with the FM Cup participants. The round of 16 draw is obviously going to be made up of 8 matches where all 16 people are going to be playing another person. So, the first match is going to be JNO United. You are the first name out of the hat for the knockout draw. So, JNO United, manager of Liverpool, you're going to be up against Lolujo, who is manager of Inter Milan. So you two are towards the end of being drawn out. So Liverpool versus Inter Milan. Next game, second match of the 8. One True Nerd, manager of PSG Eindhoven. I'm in a different country. PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. Up against... Ooh, Full-Time FM, who's manager of Arsenal. That's a good game, PSG Arsenal. Third match of the 8. Ooh, Clan Barcelona. Everybody is absolutely bricking it. They don't want Clan, manager of Barcelona. Guaranteed it's going to be me now, isn't it? Here we go. Next person out the draw is... Ooh, worst football manager. Manager of Juventus. Now that is a tasty tie. Worst football manager. Manager of Juventus up against Barcelona. Juventus versus Barcelona. So there you go. One big team may well be knocked out there. Fourth round of the 8. Keepers. Keepers, manager of Atletico Madrid. Be nice to see a Madrid derby now, perhaps. Are you going to be playing? Wow, as if. FM advisor, manager of Real Madrid, will play keepers. Manager of Atletico Madrid. We've got a Madrid derby. There you go. FM advisor, manager of Real Madrid. And there you go. Madrid derby there. Tie 5. Wolfie. Manager of, not Liverpool, Chelsea. Of course not performing maybe as I should be this season. He's going to be playing against... myself, is that? Yeah, David Zapardi, who is AC Milan. So, AC Milan versus Chelsea there is the 5th tie out of the bag. Tie number 6. The gamer Can, manager of Benfica. He's going to be up against... Ooh, Top FM, who's manager of Porto. So Benfica versus Porto. Two of the Portuguese teams up against each other. There you go. Tie 7. FM editor. Here we go, Steve. Steve, you're going to be up against 3 teams left, bud. Golden Goal FM, Manchester City. Bayern versus City, another huge, huge game. Golden Goal FM versus Man City. Jeez. No, Steve. Golden Goal FM versus Bayern. Man. Alright then. And number 8. Just for the confirmation, it's going to be FM Hub versus Kappas. See who's been drawn at home. It's got the FM Hub is the first team to come out of the draw. Of course, manager of Manchester United. And then, secondly, is going to be Kappas, manager of Sevilla. There you go. Final. There you go. Kappas, Sevilla. Right, boys, there we go, completed the first round of the draw. So the matches are, the first match that got drawn, JNO United versus Lolujo, which is Liverpool versus Inter Milan. One True Nerd versus Full Time FM, which is PSG versus Arsenal. Clan versus Worst Football Manager, Barcelona versus Juventus. Keepers versus FM Advisor, which is Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid, Madrid derby. Wolfie versus Dave Azapardi, Chelsea versus AC Milan. The Gamer Can versus Top FM, Benfica versus Porto. Steve, the FM editor, versus Golden Goal FM, Bayern versus Manchester City. FM Hub versus Kappas, Man United versus Sevilla. Some really tasty ties in there. You've got PSG, Arsenal, Barca, Juventus, the Madrid derby. You've got Benfica, Porto, and Bayern, Man City as well. So that is absolutely incredible. So now we are going to be drawing the next round as well, just to see who is going to play who if you win your first round match. So I'll give you another minute to relax, boys, and then we'll get back into it as well. So what do you all think of those draws, lads? So guys, once we did complete the draw, we carried on and did the quarter-final and semi-final draw as well. The images for those draws will be on the screen now. I would put them on, I did record them, but it would just make the video ridiculously long, and it probably would be a bit tedious and boring for you guys to see a draw being carried out over and over again. So I'll quickly put them now for the next 30 seconds or so you can see those, and I really do hope you enjoy this little tournament, something a little bit different on the FMScout YouTube channel as well, and all for a fantastic cause as well. So guys, there is the link for our Just Giving page as well on the pictures, but if not, go in the description down below. There will be a link for the donations there. So a donation, however big, from £1 upwards is we would be so happy with that. It goes to a fantastic cause, as I say, as well. And you know, 1 out of 10 men in the UK have this disease, and it is life-threatening. It's worrying. With, you know, donating to these people with your help, the rate they go in, they're looking to find a cure for prostate cancer within the next 10 years, which is absolutely incredible. Hopefully we can make it sooner with your help. Our target is £500. We've hit just over £100 already. So as soon as you guys have got a spare pound or something, please do donate it. We really, really appreciate it. Until next time, guys, I really hope you enjoy this tournament. My name's Dave Azzopardi. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll speak to you all very soon.